Claims from the Salt Lake County Sheriff's Office with too many deputies. Thanks for joining us for 2 News at 5. I'm Brian Schneek.
And I'm Jamie McGriff. A group pushing back on a 15% county tax hike says the sheriff could cut the workforce, save millions, and preserve safety.
Brian Malahy live at the Sheriff's Office for us tonight. Brian?
Yeah, there are 3 divisions here at the Sheriff's Office: public safety, corrections, and law enforcement. And a man leading the fight against the county's tax hike says the last, law enforcement, is where Sheriff Rosie Rivera should cut. Vanishing act for unincorporated Salt Lake County. Only a sliver left and sheriff's deputies patrol it. Is there fat in the county sheriff's office?
Yes. That's our argument.
Lawyer Goud Maragani of No Tax SLCO.
I think she has too many deputies in that law enforcement bureau.
The group says 70 deputies staff the division for as few as 11,000 people in the county, costing taxpayers millions.
Asking them to pay another 15% in property taxes on top of everything else that's gone up in price is a big ask.
Maragani predicts his group will get enough signatures for a referendum to blunt the tax hike. Have your property taxes gone up?
Yes.
Still for Jeff Pugh,
Property taxes. Have they gone up for you?
Yes.
Significantly?
Yes.
and Willard Deer, caution.
But if we feel that there's been appropriate scrutiny to the current budget and we feel that the tax increase is justified, we would be willing to pay.
Would I like to see my property taxes go down? Yes. Do I need to have a better understanding of the implications of all that? Yes.
Live right now with us, Sheriff Rosie Rivera. So the claim is you have 70 deputies in this one division for patrolling in the unincorporated county, 11,000 people. That sounds like way too many cops for too few people. How do you respond?
Well, that would be too many cops if that was true, but it is not true. We actually have 10 deputies for the unincorporated, which is 387 miles of area, acres of to cover with just 10 deputies, and then 14 deputies who work the canyons, and they help with all our search and rescue. So we're not overloaded in our patrol. Actually, I would like to see us get more for our canyons. With the rest of those that are in our law enforcement bureau, if you compare it to Department of Corrections, they have 140 just for Department of Corrections. So we don't even have that many. Many of ours are detectives who are assigned to task forces. We have Metro Gang Unit, who we have housed for the last 30 years.
So they're doing other things. That's what you're saying. These deputies are doing other things.
Patrol.
The people who are against the tax hike, and there are a lot of people I think who are, say, look, we've got to look across the board where we can save money. Is there any fat in the sheriff's office?
We have taken a look at the sheriff's office, and you know, public safety is always the one that gets chopped every single year. And we make request after request. Usually it's with training or you know, additional FTEs. And it's time that we start speaking up and saying we need more people to keep these streets safe. If you look at the unincorporated, and that's what these individuals are focusing on, we only get $3.1 million from the special district where the tax dollars go into. Those unincorporated pay over $4 million just for services. We don't get all that.
So it wouldn't save a lot of money in your view.
Even
if you were to cut that division, it wouldn't save.
Right.
All right, Sheriff, we appreciate you taking time responding to these concerns. This is a debate that is still going on. We're live at the Sheriff's Office. Brian Malahy, KUTV 2 News.